Hello everybody. We're back again with a smile, with a, how to say, almost blue skies above Vilnius. Doing good, doing great. Had a very interesting day yesterday, even though I tend not to trade during FOMC news events. We actually played around a little bit and actually did a lot of very good calls yesterday as well. Um, Anyhow, let's jump into the charts itself real quick to take a look at what is happening, what we have for today, what are we expecting, and all that good stuff. So, overall, to be very fair with you, FOMC day is actually a tradable day, especially after 2:30, right? And we actually talked a lot with the guys in Discord yesterday, and then found even a few possibilities to trade yesterday on Discord as well. So, even taking that aside, today is a very difficult day because usually today the market is just going to consolidate, seek to destroy a lot, especially not only because NFP is happening tomorrow, but because a lot of targets for the weekly chart were hit today already as well. So we're not very much interested in taking any big moves or any big positions. We're just here to evaluate, see if we can catch any good moves, predictable moves. Usually, I don't really work with breaker blocks or OTEs at this time. I usually look into inversions because those are the most, let's say, the most consistent trades in terms of confirming what is going to happen. But yeah, anyhow, we have still 25 minutes till markets are opening up. So let me jump in and take a look at what we've gone through, right? So let's go one by one. Dollar itself, right? So dollar itself bias is still bullish. We're looking for this bias at 104, 200-ish to get hit. Yet, yesterday we were torn apart a little bit. Maybe some of you guys got confused, maybe not, but yesterday's daily bias itself throughout the day was bearish because we were looking to take out the sell side liquidity pool before we went for buy side. Why? Because very simply, we had a very nice equal highs here that we took out during London yesterday. And literally, we just called it right away that this fair value gap not holding the price on dollar index will allow it to go lower. That's what happened. And right after that happened, FOMC came in and we called for a bullish FOMC right here. Exactly what we got, right? Sounds sounds easy now, but sometimes I guess when I do this live, bias can change every 2 or 3 hours, and it could be a little bit difficult to track. But I always say that how to say, I have to slow down when we get confused, and we have to take a look at the chart for like a bit more of a like a helicopter view, right? To take it from take a step back and take a look at it from a little bit further, right? Um, Otherwise, nothing special happening here. We took out previous day high. We're trading, just traded below midnight, hit the new week opening gap. And I'll show you what kind of trade I'm in actually on Euro USD right now because of that. But my target is right here, weekly high of last week, and then we're going 104, 200-ish afterward. Okay? Just like every time I'll have dollar index next to me, I'll keep an eye on it. 5 minutes chart is looking to get inverted from here, and if this is not holding, then basically let me actually put it down so we know what we're expecting. This getting converted right away targets for 103,800, and inverted means that on 5 minute chart anything in closing basis about 103,599 is my interest. Okay. Um yeah, let's keep them on. It's okay. Looking at what we have going on today, I'll go through daily and all that good stuff. Anyhow, so yesterday was the first day that we closed below this daily fair value gap level that we've been calling to happen for quite a long time. Long time meaning almost 3 weeks now of this Still downwards, but very big consolidation still. Not consolidation maybe because it's a downwards move anyhow, but we're looking at rough price action here, right? Anyhow, going lower into the charts, what is happening right now? We just took out buy side created during Asian market, and I'm gonna note this 1 hour fair value gap. So what I'm looking at right now for Euro USD, if I wouldn't be in a trade, I literally would be looking at this to happen. So since buy side is taken here, I like it. A wick is an indication that we're not looking to push upwards. We're just taking out this buy stops here. I'm looking for the price to break down this 1 hour fair value gap. If that happens, sell side is next. Okay. Um, Let me take a look. Yeah, 1 hour fair value gap. Noted that. I'll keep it in for myself. And let's continue onwards. So we're actually holding a trade right now, which happened on 1 minute chart. And 1 minute chart, basically, it's a very, very simple setup that I take pretty much every single day. We had buy side taken. We had a little bit of consolidation here. We had a structure shift to the upside with a fair value gap here. And when that happens, I look at it very simply. If this gets broken, the structure is shifting over, right? So as soon as we went below this on 8:48, I entered a trade at 8:49, ran it from here till 5 minutes fair value gap, took a partial right here, and now I'm risk free and I'm just waiting for what I call the 1 hour chart to happen, right? So I'm holding a trade which is open 2.5 lots on 25K account. I closed half of it already and 1.08175, and my stop loss right now is below break even. And I'm just looking for this 1 hour fair value gap to give way, and then basically it is a risk of 10 pips initially, I think, right? Let me take a look what we had. Now you have 30 points to take up almost 43 pips in, so risk to reward is insane, and I'm literally risk free. My stop loss is above this 851 high, and I'm just riding this out. If you trust inversions, this 5 minutes fair value gap being inverted right now, possible entry as well, right? It's for you guys on your own to judge. Yeah, but we have some interesting stuff on Euro USD to cover, and what I wanted to cover is a few trades that I kind of noted on Discord yesterday that I really wanted to emphasize in terms of, even though it was FOMC yesterday, it was a very nice possible setup itself. Okay, so let me just check if everything is running smoothly and let's dive deeper. Yep, I'm in the chart. That will be going into yesterday, sorry. And basically what happened yesterday, FOMC happens at 2 o'clock, so we're oh sorry. FOMC happens at 2 o'clock here, so we're not looking at it just yet. But what happened yesterday, we had a weekly high over here, which was hit during a kill zone, which is after 10 o'clock. And so what exactly am I looking at here, right? So I'm looking at where are my markers and my right there and right here and right here. Okay, understand. Here we go. So we're looking the Euro USD at the weekly high that we hit yesterday during a kill zone. We're looking at a breaker that was created, and that breaker means a shift in market structure right away, right? So shifting a market structure, we have an order block right here that we can start looking to enter a trade. Basically, yesterday we took this trade and ran it out, not till the very end of the trading session. Sell side was resting below here, but I closed it myself right before FOMC. I didn't want to participate in this circus ride, let's call it, right? With a smile, and I didn't want to take any risk into that, and we just took the profits right here. And very honestly, for your notes, if you're keeping any of them with you guys, this is a YouTube 2022. 10 o'clock is our kill zone. Buy side, not only on 1 minute, but a weekly buy side level is taken. Breaker together with order block. If you're looking just at it as YouTube 2022 model, you can make it even easier for yourself, calling it a fair value gap right here. You can enter from that. So variety of possible positions could have been taken here, and very nice trade that the market offered for us yesterday. Okay. Looking onwards, there was a trade that I actually took today already as well. So I'll hide it out a little bit so I can show you around one more time. So what happened during London today? During London, we started trading a little bit lower, which is expected. Our bias is bearish right now, and then during London, we created a swing low right here on 5-minute chart, and on 5-minute chart, we started breaking the structure because SMT happened in terms of Euro USD and GBP USD not trading together with other pairs, right? That we're looking in terms of forex and correlations there. 5-minute fair. Sorry about that. 5-minute fair value gap is left open right here. And we have a very nice entry after break of structure happens with this swing high being taken, and we have a possible entry position right here. Unfortunately, one more time, I didn't write it out all the way. This could have been an awesome trade. I think some of you guys in chat took it yourselves, but basically what I called for is that I was leaving the charts a little bit, and I really wasn't interested in price going below this low, because we've been consolidating a little bit. We have an order block right here, push to the upside. Could I have held to it on this easily? But I didn't take, but I took a partial. So me taking a partial, I just wanted to get risk-free as soon as I can. Partial was taken right here. But yeah, could have held it out, but already a win for me, which I'm happy about. And there's, oh, the partial was taken actually here on Discord. So yeah, a trade for me, a trade for into the books. I'm happy about it, and I can't be, discouraged about it at all. We're still in the trade on Euro USD, still running in profits. Overall for the day, we're above 1% already, if I'm checking it correctly. Yep, above 1% already, just trading Euro USD today. But I'm not gonna touch it anymore because I'm a little bit more interested in indices. Right now here, if you guys entered from this 5-minute inversion, we're looking at this breakaway gap, and we don't want this to get closed fully. This has to remain open for this entry model to pan out. Okay. Manas, welcome. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, let's see. I'll still continue holding on to it. Basically, I'll just set an alarm to myself right here that we're not interested for the price to get above here. Continue anyway. Yeah, we'll continue monitoring this. All right. GBP USD is next. Finally, we got some movement here actually. So GBP USD started breaking below this daily fair value gap, even though I was calling for this move to the upside because daily fair value gap was broken to the upside. We started breaking below, and then dollar is moving upward. So we're happy about this, right? Let's just simply say we're happy about it. We're happy to see this moving to the downside. On hourly though, we broke below weekly fair value gap. We're actually breaking a structure right here. We'll break a structure above this high swing high. And we're actually on 1 hour chart, we're getting an entry. So if I wouldn't have said earlier this week that I'm not going to be interested in GBP USD because we're just trading around this daily fair value gap, if I wouldn't know that, just gone to my head, this is what we're looking at right now. Buy side level is very clean. Sell side is right here, resting below. We're not interested in that because weekly low is already taken. So we stop right below the wick of the fair value gap candle, and we can ride it out. 15-minute doesn't look so nice because we just started turning around above midnight price, but just purely looking at 1 hour chart, not knowing that this fair value gap exists. This is a valid buy entry. Not gonna take it because of NFP happening today, and I'm in Euro USD as well, and literally I put it in writing for myself and you guys that I'm not gonna be interested in taking any trades on GBP USD this week. Okay. Checking in what's happening around as well. BMS, let's keep that. Okay. Dollar is acting a little bit weird. Let's go to 5 minutes on dollar. I would like dollar to actually bounce through this fair value gap as soon as we can. So this fair value gap to get inverted as soon as we can. That would allow Euro USD to continue moving lower, but it's fine. We're risk-free here already, so, and I have an alarm to take a look if anything changes here. Okay, so YouTube 22 Euro USD shown, and we have actually 4 things that I wanted to show you on indices myself. Okay, so initially, looking at the high time frame, weekly and daily here, we're not looking for this to be as a top, neither on E-mini, S&P, neither on Nasdaq, right? We're not looking at this as a top. We're not interested in that. But why we shifted our bias to bearish is these 2 reasons that are very, very clear, right? So as soon as we got these buy side levels taken, our interest went into, okay, this fair value gap is supposed to hold the price if we continue high. It didn't. Push lower is allowed. Sell side was resting right below here. And what we did yesterday during FOMC, we actually closed below this 4-hour fair value gap. Looking at this very, very simply, if we treat that for our fair value gap from Tuesday 23rd as an inversion fair value gap, this is our draw on liquidity here. This is where the price is going towards to, and then so I'll take this daily level off. This is where we're drawing to right now, and we're gonna be looking at some short possibilities today as well, just like we're shorting Euro USD right now. Okay, let's keep it on the chart. 1 hour, still very clean bicep. Euro USD crossing what we wanted, what we didn't really want the chart to cross, but so let's take a look. If this gets closed in fully, I'll probably just close the trades prematurely myself, because there's no reason for the price to go so high here. Yep, I'm gonna close the position manually myself. That is done and dusted, and now we can just focus on the indices. Okay. So what did we have happening yesterday on indices? I didn't trade EOS 500. I wasn't really interested in because these highs just being in there wasn't my interest much. But just take a look at the current price action. What is happening right now? We have a break of structure with price going below this 4-hour fair value gap, and we have 15-minute fair value gap here holding the price off. We have a very clean break of structure here, and we're just continuing lower. Markets are opening up in 7 minutes. I don't have much of an expectation in terms of what I want to see during the initial 30 minutes of markets being open, but we'll see. We'll see. My bias overall for the day is still bearish, especially with this 15-minute fair value gap holding the price, and now as breaking the structure to to the downside. Okay, going a little bit lower, maybe. Very clean sell side level here. Um, Sooner or later today, this will be taken. This will not stay intact at all. Okay, and we have a three rise pattern right here. The market tried to go up one time, two times, third times, broke down. This is very much expected and self-explanatory right here. Okay. Yet I wanted to talk a lot about Nasdaq and what we've done yesterday. Traded a lot, called a lot as well. No mistakes actually as well, which is very awesome. So looking at the 1 hour chart, just like in US 500 in ES, 4 hour fair value gap broken. I was right away shifting my bias to bearish, but what I wanted to see is at least this 4 hour or 1 hour to get inverted. Neither of that happened. So I was like a little bit torn apart in terms of real direction and what is going to happen yesterday. Yet, a few trades were taken yesterday. Called on Discord as well. Feel free to join in if you're watching this and you're not with us in Discord yet. But let's take a look at what happened yesterday. So one of the setups was even before markets really opened up. We were looking at sell side right here, double bottom, and sell side right before the market opened up at 9:30. We had a very, I'll just hide these for now so to make it clear for you guys. We had 1 minute fair value gap that was supposed to be holding the price right here, which didn't. And we literally took a few levels on Discord in terms of where the price will be drawing towards to. And we took an inverted fair value gap long right here. Very simple, nothing special in terms of finding a daily bias or anything like that. Actual daily bias was bearish, but I was just literally looking at the opening range being created, opening range initially taking sell side off, inversion happening here, entry with my eyes closed, took a partial here, and took a partial right there. And I think I even have the executions right here for you guys to show. No, not here, but I will have them right here on this other screen because I was trading Nasdaq from this screen myself yesterday. So just you give me a second right here. Settings, executions. Why can't we show it? Huh? Executions, no. Settings, executions, no. Interesting. I'm not sure why it's not showing, but what we took these positions and we traded it out yesterday. Weird. I'll take a look why I can't show them. I was literally posting this yesterday on Twitter with executions now on, and I can't see them anymore. We're still live on the same trading account. Interesting. Okay. Taking these off. Market's opening out just in 2 minutes. Yet, I wanted to show you another model that I didn't participate myself initially. I kind of was late to get in yesterday, but very nice YouTube 22 happening right here with the buy side being taken right before 10 o'clock. Break of structure happening with this swing low being taken away from the market. Fair value gap right here, which was actually broken to the upside, but we took a lot of buy side already beforehand, so we're not looking for a bullish bias anymore. And simple short entry right here. I was very late to enter. I got in here somewhere around that time. But yeah, sell side was reversing below. This was the sell side from London Open that we were looking to catch, and this is a great trade that you could have participated yourselves as well. Okay, and yeah, FOMC. I'll jump into FOMC right after the markets open up, if that's okay with you. I just want to take a look at what we're gonna what are we gonna get dealt with today? Okay, show you this, what we played around today as well. And so let's go into US 500 here and NASDAQ, right? I'll take it off for now. Show you around after the markets open up, okay? Pum pum pum. 1 minute chart. Sell side already taken on ES. Did we take sell side here? Yeah, so no SMT here. Sell side is taken as well. Markets are opening up. What I want to do, I want to track the initial fair value gap that market will give us. So I'm interested to see that. And this push to the upside is very normal. If this outside would not have been taken right away already, like I would be kind of looking at this as a possible Judas swing, and then retracement to the downside right after. But this is a totally proper push towards buy stops right here, just because sell side is taken, right? First minute, very quickly, US 500 is breaking these highs while this NQ is being held. Now this SMT happening as well. I'll give it 1 more minute just to see what kind of fair value gaps we're being dealt with. NQ creating lower lows while is the ES creating higher highs. That is a SMT. Yet this one is a difficult SMT because I'm not sure to which side this is being called for, right? I think it should be being called towards sell side, indicating that this is a swing low, at least for the short term. Maybe possibly allowing us to enter buys afterwards, but we still have to continue looking at this. Okay? I just take this off, not to be confused. I'll be looking at this as a short term low right now. Too bad we got taken away from Euro USD. Euro USD is breaking lower, so meaning that, yeah, dollar getting higher. You remember we called for this fair value gap not to hold the price to the downside. That is gonna probably happen, but no re-entry for me. No, thank you. Here we go. I didn't really want to see this happening because I wanted this to be treated as a breakaway gap. Anywho, we're already in profits for the day, so that is all fine. That is all good. It could have been a very big swing though to the downside for us. Unfortunate. 3 standard deviations until sell side. This is a very good possible trade actually. Yeah. Let's see. GBP USD, not interested. But what we're interested, as always, is indices, right? So let's take a look. What do we have? We have initial fair value gap right here. So we're gonna note that. This is gonna be very important throughout this upcoming session. NQ is not not giving way yet, so we'll continue just waiting this out. Okay. Buy side being taken. I wouldn't call this real buy side level. This is just a swing high. So we could actually be looking at this as a swing high, meaning a break of structure here. Let's take a look at 5 minutes. Yeah, this could have been looked at as a break of structure, so allowing us to dig deeper into this 15 minutes for value gap. Let's continue watching this, waiting it out. First for value gap opening up on Nasdaq. We'll see if it remains open. Oh, my friends in this Discord are saying that executions from Tradeoid are being like removed every day. That's too bad, because we had some fun trading yesterday. A few good trades were taking, so I'm not really able to show it to you directly where we got in and where we got out. But if you visit my Twitter at Daily Pips Trading on x.com on Twitter, so you can take a look. All of the fun stuff that we did yesterday is posted there. Okay. Unfortunate though. Didn't know about the fact that TradeAway just takes it away, removes it from the list of your executions. I wonder why they do it actually. Like, what's the reason? Mm-hmm. Fair value gap here didn't remain open, so I'm literally not gonna watch this for the upcoming few moments. I'm just gonna dive deeper into what happened yesterday as well during FOMC itself. Okay, this we will go over in just a few moments, and let's go take a look at the FOMC. So FOMC itself, 2 o'clock. It is the initial, like the rates come out, the numbers actually come out at 2 o'clock. We're never interested in that. So whatever happens from here until 2:30, we're not interested. We're not participating in it because literally the market just gets manipulated and we don't know what is going to happen. Yet, what we are interested in is, let me hide those 1 hour daily levels again to make this easier for us. Let's take a look. Which these guys, yes. So during those 30 minutes, what we do, we evaluate what is happening in the market. So buy side was resting above. I think US 500 actually took buy side with this initial wick right here. Sell side was resting below here. But what happened right away? We saw some SMT divergence right here with these two lows. SMT, let's mark it like that as well. Okay. SMT divergence happened, and then what we continuously started looking at right away is a few levels to the upside. One of them was here, current analog, and we actually have, I think, 1 hour. Yeah, no, sorry, not 1 hour, but maybe 4 hour. Yeah, fair value gap right here that we were interested as well. Okay, so us being interested into buy stops and then taking buy side during the 2:30 Jerome Powell speech. We saw the SMT divergence here, and we started looking at buy side levels. This is what I was looking for, the buy side from London, exactly, right? And what happened? Very simple setup again, just like I showed you on Euro USD and the trade I took today about like what an hour ago with buy stops being taken, structure shift in terms of 1 minute fair value gap allowing us to go short. This is a vice versa right away. We had SMT indicating short-term low right here, 1 minute fair value gap, not holding the price, an entry right there. I actually didn't hold on to this position, very unfortunately. I took a partial above these highs, I think, above this one or this high, because I opened up two contracts here, and I even said in Discord that, listen, because of FOMC, because of a lot of movement that can happen, a movement stop loss to break even right here. And I probably entered the trade a little bit higher than I was expecting in terms of what I have drawn out here, and I got stopped out. Very unfortunate, because this move was actually more than 100 points move that we could have participated. A lot of traders I saw yesterday and YouTubers called it out as well, but like a very, how to say, very easy to note and very easy to understand trade if you know what are you looking for. So very clean buy stops here, resting above, buy set level in terms of London high, resting above as well. Inversion happening right here in 1 minute chart. Unfortunately, I didn't hold on to this wick, and then that wick hitting this order block right here. Unfortunately, I didn't, but if you guys took this trade, this is all you need. You need one trade like this per week, and then you're good to go. You're good to leave your job, become a trader full time, buy a Ferrari, whatever you want to, right? Whatever is your dream. Buy a house, support your family, and so on and so forth. This is what all you need. This happens every single day, and it literally never ever stops. Okay? I'll hide these out. I'm hiding these out because I want to screenshot it. I want to put it in my journal so I can review it myself later down the line. And yeah, let's go back into seeing what is happening today and what are the markets giving us. Okay. E-mini S&P on the left. Pushing to the upside. This could be a break of structure with fair value gap resting right there. So we'll watch that if a possible entry happens towards buy side liquidity. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, and here. So we'll continue watching, and Nasdaq is still not giving us anything yet. So what did we do on Nasdaq today? We played around. I started, so this always happens. So during weird weeks like this, like we have this week, FOMC, NFP hitting the markets are tough in terms of how to say, tough in terms of predicting what is actually going to happen and when it's going to happen. But I always look at the markets in terms of, so what are they showing us right now at the moment without like, how to call it, without evaluating time that much. And so what I was doing here today is one thing I went into, I'll use this one. So the SMT here, so I say, okay, short-term low is happening, fine with that. But what happened here with ES, ES started creating a higher high after higher high after higher high, and Q didn't. So let me remove this. And Q doing that kind of ES doing that kind of suggested me that this is a top for NQ, and I started running the market down. Where is it? S&T running down in terms of placing entries. So I entered the market somewhere around here right away, because from what I saw initially is I have fair value gap here, 1 minute fair value gap being broken to the downside. Didn't happen. I re-entered the trade right there one more time at the highs, started holding on to it with my sell limits being right here above this high and above this high, right? So here and here. SMT happened, which I was very happy about, and I started actually scaling down and then scaling up back. This was a very weird move by me. I don't really know myself why I did it, and I can't even explain. Like looking at it myself right now, I can't really explain myself why I did it exactly. But let me just place me to the corner a little bit more. Uh, so I added the position right here at those heights, but I scaled it down just to kind of go more towards break even if those highs start being broken. And what happened here is, I think I had it already. We have 1 minute fair value gap being broken again. Right here. And I entered one more trade. So if I look at this price action one more time, I should have taken only 2 entries, not 3. So I should have taken an entry here. Sell stops resting below, and my stop out would have been here. So I should have gotten stopped out. I drawn it out into quite some drawdown. This was like 0.15% drawdown, about 300, 400 bucks on the account. I held it off, took it off right here, and then this, but I should have been stopped out. So where is it? I should have been stopped out right there without even allowing me myself to get into that 0.15 whatever percent drawdown. Yet there was an actual entry that should have been taken because of those SMTs happening. First SMT was here, second SMT right there. Because of those SMTs happening with, yes, I should have entered, and I've done a position right here. So what happens? We have 1 minute fair value gap here. We go above it. As soon as we go below it right here, we're interested in this being inverted. And the inversion happens. We go short right here. Stop limit around here. Maybe you could have placed your stop somewhere around here as well. Place it right there. Again, draw on liquidity exactly the same. We're looking at the low of New York session. Yet, again, this got broken above. And I didn't want my stop out to be hit, so I exited the trade manually somewhere around here. This went up as it was going down back into the fair value gap. I just closed it all. You see, it's 17344.5, and right now the balance doesn't look nice anymore. I was at 156, almost 155.98, something like that yesterday. I'm down almost 1.5k because of this. Very, very unfortunate. A bit frustrating as well in a way, because this was, when you look at it afterwards, this was a perfect trade in a way. And if this market condition would happen again, I would have done it exactly the same way, where I would have placed my entry right there, take profit at the sell side right there. And I actually, when I look at it, I would have closed the trade manually, because this push from here to here, sorry, from here to here indicates that we're breaking above it, and I'm not interested in that. So I would have done it exactly the same way. A bit unfortunate that I faced this loss, because holding this through, some of you guys know how Top Step works. This is a Top Step account I'm trading on in front of you guys. I would have gotten through the first initial stage already today, probably. That could have been fun. But I'll actually hide this, because I want to show you my executions and explanation in written form in Discord. I do that every day. Promise to do that on today as well. Not gonna, how to say, let it go or anything like that. I do a daily basis. I want you guys to be informed in terms of my track record as well. I'll show you around, okay? And yeah, the macro of 10 minutes to 10, starting in 1 minute. We'll continue watching the markets, and so far, not so good, especially on NQ. Especially on NQ, nothing nice happening yet. How are you guys doing today, though? What's new? What's good? So 10 before 10 macro means that markets should start moving around. They should get out of consolidation at least for a little while. Buy stops or sell stops should be taken. Entries possibly should be shown as well for us, but we'll see. We'll evaluate. We're not interested in trading before 10 a.m. together with you guys, right? Me on my own, playing around here and here is one thing. I always say in my Discord as well that you can trade whatever you want to. You can trade Asian sessions, you can trade in middle of the night, whatever. But what I want you guys to focus on is high probability trades. And high probability trades happen during kill zones because when we trade with high probability, we usually follow the model itself. And every single model we trade, I think I've shown you 4 models at the moment already. Every model we trade, it has an if in it, which says time of the day. Usually time of the day is one of the most important things if we want to have high probability entries and high probability price movement and all that good stuff, right? So we'll wait it out with you guys, especially on stream, so I don't show you any bad habits or anything like that that you can learn from. Show you my losses, that's not a problem, but I don't want you guys to follow me at all when I do some silly stuff like that, right? I want you to see how proper trading is supposed to happen, so I'll try to stick to the rules and to the models I teach you and I know by heart myself, okay? So 9 minutes till we can open any positions, which are gonna be lower probability than usual because on Thursdays before NFP we're not supposed to be trading. But just for this stream purposes, I'm gonna see. If there is a valid position, valid entry, I'm always happy to take it, knowing that it's gonna be lower probability. Okay. So interestingly enough, so let's go over ES a little bit because NQ is not moving. This fair value gap is holding the price, right? It is trading in 4 hours fair value gap, and this 15 minutes fair value gap is holding the price as well. I'll note this buy side because this is buy side already with these highs not taking it out. We might be pushing into it. Why? Because this 5 minutes fair value gap is holding the price, right? Very simple. And just because of that, I am not interested in this 1 minute fair value gap holding the price. What I mean by that is that if this 1 minute fair value gap breaks, and it should be happening, I'm gonna take an entry in from this fair value gap, and I'm gonna aim for this buy side, which is almost 5 handles, right? And this is my trade idea for this upcoming session initially. Okay. So we'll see. We'll try to continue watching this. I won't take my full risk. Full risk is 5 lots on this account. I'll do 2 lots if we get this fair value gap inverted. Okay. My guys in Discord I think are saying 10 a.m. news as well. What do we have? News. That's good to know. Anyhow, not interested in anything before 10 a.m. Not at all. So we're looking at one out of two. This being a swing low, price going above this 1 minute fair value gap, and us taking an entry like this toward this buy side level. That is a very possible entry for us. But this breaking below would indicate this swing high happening, meaning that even though I don't like this remaining open, we have a very clean buy side level here being taken. I'm literally looking at YouTube 22 now. Buy side taken, swing low, right here. Swing low, fair value gap, enter. What are you looking with YouTube 2022? You're looking for at least 5 handles. Sell side is 10 even handles away. Stop loss right here, YouTube 2022. But very unfortunate that it is happening before 10 a.m. And why I'm not trading this short, because not only we're looking at a lower probability because it's before 10 a.m., we're looking at this with lower probability because of the news and then the time of the week overall, right? So because of, if there would be, let's say, if we would have this trading condition next week on Thursday, when we know that we can trade full on, full gas, basically, I would be taking this position. No issues at all. Right now, I can't because I always say there's 5 points to a trade. Like, let's say if a trade pans out, you have 100% probability that was taken, right? And I usually distribute it into 20% points. So 20% is Newsweek calendar, 20% is time of the day, which is are you in the call zone. Third is buy side taken. Buy side is taken. Do you have a fair value gap? Yes, you do. Do you have good enough risk reward? Yes, you do. But right here we have only 3 points out of those 5 that are correct. So this is not a high probability short for me, unfortunately. Okay. 5 minutes still holding the price. I will just continue waiting. Yeah, you have to know why I'm looking at. So, for example, last 3 days I was looking at Nasdaq all the time because Nasdaq was moving much more freely during the stream. Right now, ES is doing much better in terms of actually moving, actually leaving for gaps open and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna watch ES a little bit more than in Q this stream. Okay. Oh yeah, ICT already opened a trade today, as I see. If you take a look at his YouTube channel, he has already traded today and is showing us executions. That's fun though. He went short on NQ if you're interested. So NQ 9 o'clock, I think, right? 5 minutes chart. He sees an inversion right here, I think. I'm just trying to understand what is he showing. 9. Nope. Very, very honestly, I have no idea what kind of trade he took. But when I look at his stream, right? But what I see when I take a look at my own charts is that he literally took the trade that I got fucked with and he just held it off. He literally took this. Bam, bam. And yeah, I'll say it out loud. This is the difference between ICT and me, and it's not ever gonna change because I don't believe that I ever gonna be better than ICT. Myself, I took a loss and I'm at negative 1.5. Okay, right? ICT took the sell side and he's 10K in profit. Big difference, right? 11.5K difference between me and ICT today already. God damn it, right? But yeah, let's continue watching. Mm. 1 minute to go. Markets are opening up a little bit. Sell side taken as well, and we have an SMT right here. So I'm actually interested in this 1 minute fair value gap holding the price now. So we're probably gonna go above into this 5 minute fair value gap here. You see? NQ created a lower low. Nasdaq. Forward. NQ created a low and S&P 500 didn't. But yeah, news are kicking in, so we'll continue watching. But now both are doing lower lows, so I'll just take this off for now. Dollar index just gone through the 5 minutes fair value gap that we called. That was not supposed to support the price. If you take a look at 5 minutes on dollar as well, we're looking at a breaker at around 103,600. So if we close above 103,600, this will become a breaker block for dollar index to continue higher. But I'm looking at 5 minutes chart, so 4 minutes to go on dollar index until we can confirm a breaker to the upside there. Breaker to the upside would confirm that indices will go even lower than what they are right now. Okay. Forex 1 minute chart just looks insane. And I'm happy I'm out from that Euro USD actually. So I'm not gonna participate in this, but this is an inversion entry right here, right there. Okay, 1 minute, and very important 1 minute because it's the first 1 minute fair value gap of the opening range. This is being inverted, so if you guys are taking inversions, this is a very good setup already. I'm still gonna wait it out a little bit. This is a new day opening gap for those who are wondering. Right there, new day opening gap on NQ. Just want to take a look because I think on NQ I'm missing a bit of. Yeah, I'm missing these. Here we go. Much clearer now. So let's look at hourly, right? What is happening 1 hour? 1 hour being broken to the downside now is supporting the price to go lower. That is totally expected. I'm looking at this now as well. Closed below. I think this might just continue lower without coming back into the range. 15 minutes. Oh, so this looks very nasty, like nothing nice here. But let's note this 15-minute fair value gap on ES. I think this is the drawn liquidity that we're looking at now. This is 1 hour fair value gap that got inverted, so I'll take it off. I'll note this 15 minutes, and we'll see. If we close below it, I might be looking to enter towards the previous day lows and daily liquidity below us. But we'll have to evaluate. Still a lot of time until those candles close. 5 minutes, nothing too important. And I'll just jump into 1 minute chart. So we're not in trade, we're still waiting, we're still starting to see what is happening, what is going on. My friends passed by today, a few of them, to take a look at what is happening here. They literally said, I have no idea, what are you talking about, guys? So, funny enough. I'm just scrolling through ICT Mentorship Telegram channel, just taking a look at the trade he took. I kind of just maybe to say it out loud if you guys are interested to hear it out as well. Stop caring about wins or losses or profits or how much money I make or whatever with trading. Structure being broken here. Sorry. And for value gap here, just monitor that, okay? Uh, I see that I don't really care about results on paper anymore. I just care about trusting the process, meaning just trusting what I know and just trusting the executions I take and just trusting in terms of, okay, this is a bad market condition. If we take a loss, we know why we take a loss and so on and so forth, right? But what gets me frustrated is that when I get into a trade, I know what is supposed to happen. I don't trust the process. One thing, don't trust the process. This is what annoys me initially. And I take a loss because of that. So I'm not annoyed because I'm taking a loss. I'm not annoyed because myself as a person, I don't trust the process that I kind of created for myself as well. But then share and talk is usually, and it happens from time to time. I always share to the guys in Discord this as well, is that I take that loss. I don't trust the process. I know what is supposed to happen, and I don't wait it out in a way, not believing in it. And then, bomb ICT on top of everything just shows his executions where he makes 10K or whatever. And then I'm like, holy. Okay, so we have our setup here. We're gonna trade NQ, targeting initial buy side here with 20-point stop loss. I'm not interested in this fair value gap being closed because I want to treat it as breakaway. Okay, and we're gonna do two lots here with buy side resting above. Create limit order right here, right there, and we're gonna trust this fair value gap to hold its price. And we're gonna scale down right here after initial buy side targets are being taken. Okay. I'm looking at ES. Hmm. Oh, come on. Fill us in, fill us in. Are we really not gonna get filled on this one? If we go above this, so I'm not interested to take this anymore. Just to show that I'm not in the trade, right? Mhm. Why do I trust this though? This is YouTube 2022. We have sell side resting below here. Sell side being taken. Break. Oh god. Sell side being taken. Swing high. Break of structure. Fair value gap. We didn't get filled though, which is annoying. Uh, we would have gotten filled on ES though. It is what it is. I'll take this off. Okay. Unfortunate. ES though, brilliant possibility. This even offers an inversion entry as well. So inversion entry in terms of 10.07 closing above, getting back in, getting you a fill. I'm not interested in this because this is just one-to-one. Bicep is right there. It's only 4 handles away. I'm not interested in that. Okay. Call highs. Did anyone take a buy here on yes or NQ? Buy side taken here. We're diving deeper into that 4 hour 15-minute fair value gap that is holding the price. This is 1 hour inversion fair value gap with buy side. I'll note this resting above here. Okay. I love tape reading days like this though, when we kind of understand that there won't be much possible entries or no real possibilities to trade it properly, but I just love tape reading, and because whatever day it is, whether it is just a regular Monday or Tuesday in the middle of the month, or it is Thursday right before NFP, never changes in terms of how the price moves, where it goes, what kind of draws in liquidity it targets. It just literally exactly the same every session, every day. But yeah, sometimes it's harder to enter, sometimes it's very clear. Very unfortunate this was not filled. Um, this could have been a 50 handles trade with 30, 30 in risk. Probably I wouldn't have risked that much. I would have kept it somewhere below this breakaway gap. So, I have a dinner at 6. Lithuanian time. So I have 450 minutes to go, right? But let's take a look at what are we looking at right now, right? So this is 4 hours inversion for value gap, right? Bias is still bearish in a way. I still want dollar to continue higher to take that buy side at 103 at the 100 and then 104 200 and yada yada. London and high of the day for dollar today is just it's not reasonable. I don't believe in that, right? So even though buys were offered, I'll look at this in a way of do the swing with a possibility to go short, actually. Why? I don't like this. This is a swing low for the day. It's just, yes, it is three rise pattern, but I would love this Farrell gap to be hit to actually support the price and be the low of the day, right? This 1 hour supporting the price is something a little bit more important though, right? But 5 minutes. 5 minutes is creating actually a breaker block right here. So we could not only take this as a partial profit if we were in a trade, we could look at this as a break of structure as well, right? But this will be just too wide for me to take. And yeah, so let me fix this up. Let me fix this up, fix this up. 5 minutes Farewell gap being opened up as we speak. This, if taken. Congratulations, 4 handles banked. 4.5 even. Good for you. This is all you need. If you can do 4 handles, 5 handles a day, that's 250 bucks a day. That's 250 bucks more a day than what you're making right now. So it's more than good enough in a way. I'll note so I'll note this fair value gap in terms of possible inversion on yes. because buy side is taken. Buy side was very clean. This is gonna be 1 minute inversion. If we go below it, sells will be of my interest. But what I'm thinking to see is that we're just gonna hit this buy side level on NQ with this fair value gap supporting the price simply. Yes, no, I didn't jump into yes. Why? Because yes, this is an inversion, but this is not five handles, and I literally always say to myself, if there's no five handles to take, I'm not participating. One thing. Second thing, sell stop would be right here, so it's almost 1 to 1. Just no, thank you. Hmm. This is this is so sad that we didn't get filled here. It would have been awesome to get filled here. This would have been a massive trade. It would have brought us from 154k, whatever we have now, to like 157s, 158s maybe even. But it is what it is. Mm. So the price right now going below this for value gaps, I'm not interested. I need buy side to be taken before we go below this. So buy side resting above here, buy side resting above here, and buy side resting above here, and this buy side liquidity level from earlier today, right? I'm not interested just going below this level right away. Let's take a look though. If this buy side is not taking and we start going lower, I'm kind of still interested in this holding the price afterward. Not placing any limits, but still interested in something like this panning out. 20-point stop loss. Yeah. Especially if buy side rests above, especially if buy side is not taken. This looked like maybe scary in a way, because that's like a dropping knife right here, and it's like, oh, is it gonna hold up? But what I would do, I wouldn't place this as a limit. I would just allow the price slowly to get in and then evaluate. Are we wicking? Or are we wicking and pushing right away? Or are we closing below and all that good stuff, right? You don't have just to press the button right away. Mm. So 5 minute chart, I'm not really interested in taking this because we're literally trading above premium still. Um, Not for me. I don't want to take it as as we're in premium. I need the price to get into discount. Discount is right here. That's why I'm looking at this price. If I'm just talking to the guys in Discord basically. If you look at this as YouTube 2022, I would totally agree with this though. YouTube 2022 doesn't really call for discount in price run. It calls more for value gap, break of structure, and actual buy set levels to exist. Discount helps in terms of making it higher probability, but it's not like 100% necessary to happen in terms of price being at discount to enter as YouTube 2022. I'll actually take this with one lot, one contract. Why? Because I'm expecting this 5 minute fair value gap just to wick and not close below this level. I'm interested if we're gonna get filled or not. But you see how interestingly enough, like you take a look at 1 minute chart, and 1 minute you can be scared, oh, inverted for value gap, we're going lower and all that good stuff. I'm not saying we will not go lower from this, right? But when you take a look at 5 minutes, which is a higher time frame, which is much more important than 1 minute time frame, YouTube 22, why not, right? What do we have? We have 40 seconds to 5 minutes for, oh, 2 minutes till 5 minutes closes. So we are trading right here. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Would be great to get filled with right here. No later. Later, of course, yeah. But it would be cool that 5 minutes would close below this level. This is the bottom of 5 minutes for value gap. Yes, though. Trading below discount. Um, my guys are saying that we didn't take London kill zone sell side, right? So, two things here. First thing, this swing low is not during London, meaning that like it's not that valid. We're always looking if this would have happened during London session, then yeah, sure thing. I would be saying as well that listen, we didn't take sell side yet, right? Second thing, we took the sell side over the night and we reacted off a PD array. PD array being a new day opening gap. This is not a random swing low. This is a swing low that happens in a PD array. Also, We have 1 hour fair value gap supporting the price. So I'm not very much interested in taking sell side now anymore before buy side is being taken. And we have 1, 2, 3 levels of buy side already. 1, 2, 3, right? Um, Trade idea though later today. Once buy side is taken, this is sell side. 1, 2, 3, just like that. There's nobody saying that this won't happen. Okay. Hmm. Too bad. Second time we didn't get filled again. Eh. Nice YouTube to 2022 panning out though. Very nicely. I'll play around with my Discord guys a little bit, but yeah. They're texting me and asking questions in Discord, and I was like, can't you go to the stream in a way, right? Boost it up so we can get more people involved and have even more fun. Because I talk with a few colleagues as well as my girlfriend in a way that I'm not saying this is not fun. I'm having a lot of fun. If I wouldn't be having fun, I wouldn't be doing it overall, right? But in a way, not boring, but depressing somehow. Depressing in a way that you're literally just talking to yourself and talking to yourself for a long time, which is 2 hours usually. It starts to get creepy in a way, but it's all good. I'm having fun. I'm having fun explaining myself and what I'm doing, and I'm if I'm helping at least one person per day with this, I'm happy to continue doing this. Buy limit cancelled. Buy side is looking to be taken right now. We're gonna shift our bias not in terms of price not going higher. It might go higher. I'm not saying that I'm shifting my bias overall, but since I have to go in a bit, I'll take a look if this buy side level being taken will give us a shorting opportunity. Okay. hmm In a way, it's very nice. Like even though it's Thursday before NFP, look how beautiful this is, right? We called initially a 1 minute chart for this buy side level to be taken. We called for this buy side to be taken in terms of YouTube 22 model panning out. I gave my own reasons why I'm not taking this trade, right? I just wanted it to go a bit deeper into discount for myself, right? But it's cool. Markets are just moving as they are. There's no difference, as I said. Whatever day of the week it is, whatever the news calendar is giving us, it just moves the way it wants to move, and then nothing is influencing it at all. Mhm. I kind of care about missing this. Uh, Not how to say care, but I would love to have participated in this trade because of the loss I took here. It's just 1% loss I took, but still, uh, this position, break of structure happens here, entry. This is 2% trade for me right away. So yeah, we would be above break even for the day already. It's fine though. It's fine though. And just, I'll take these back. Do you remember how I called it? This is not an inversion short. Bias is bullish up until the point that buy side is taken, right? We're not changing bias because we see an inversion happening. We use inversions only because the inversions support the bias we have, right? Since the bias is taking this buy side out, we're not using that inversion to short. We're using that inversion just to see what the market is gonna give us, right? We're not acting upon it because we know where the market is drawing towards to, right? Mm. But I think sadly, I'd love to stay because this looks like a fun day already. Um, I'll stop this stream in a few moments because I have to run. But 15 minutes again, NQ is very clear. 1 hour supporting the price. Price is going towards buy side. YouTube 22 happening right here is awesome, right? YouTube 22 is great. Called and I hope you guys participated in it as well. And what I'm thinking right now is that if the price goes below this swing low, this is a break of structure allowing the price to go lower. So during PM session, watch this during PM because buy side is already taken. And looking at the 1 minute chart, yeesh, yes, we have sell side levels here, but those sell side levels are not very clear, right? Watch this inversion, though. And if you trust inversions, this is not A plus 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 setup because of what kind of time it is in the week, but this could be B listed, let's say. B listed, why not? Mark it off for myself to see it on the phone. And I'm gonna close off the stream and I'm literally gonna say it out loud that if we close below this 1 minute fair value gap, I'm taking this trade. Sell side resting below. 1, 2, 3, almost. I'm good enough with that, but I'm not gonna hold to sell side levels fully for AM session. I'm gonna look for sell side only in PM if this break of structure happens. Okay. So thank you for today. Thank you for participating. Hope you have a brilliant Thursday. And we go again tomorrow before NFP. Tomorrow will be an earlier session because we want to evaluate what NFP is giving us. Okay. Have fun and